I'll be honest, I thought that O'Brien got the wrong got the wrong side of Regan Linney there, but it wasn't judged that way. Here's Joe Piggott showing off his man using his body. Well challenged though by Curtis Jones, but Nicky Adams sprays the ball out to this left-hand side for Jake Thompson, down the line for Harry Vaughan, who's up against Curtis Jones and his man, and he's surely been fouled there, and he has by Finley Armstrong. Just a bit too keen to try and get to the ball there, and
he can keep that up basically. He needs to make sure that the FC United of Manchester defenders don't get in his head.
Well, Nicky Adams with his arm in the air indicating this one will be taken shortly. Rick Smith is under it, Rick Smith grabs goal number 5, and it's a cracking header into the roof of the net, and Radcliffe lead here in the opening 4 minutes. It's a fantastic cross, but it's an equally fantastic header.
I mean, there's not much else that we can say that we haven't already said. Of course, Nicky Adams, the assist provider, we touched on him a few times when I've commentated with yourself about how crucial his crossing ability is, about how creative he can be, and that delivery was absolutely perfect, straight on the head of Rick Smith, the big defender, making a claim for that ball.
They're starting to, they're using that goal as a springboard to grow into this game and using it as confidence, so they need to make this count. Nicky Adams whips the ball in. It was almost a cross-come shot, actually. It looked like it could have fallen inside the top corner. Nicky Adams outside of the boot shot, but it goes high and it goes wide in the end. But that's forced the mistake. But Radcliffe haven't had to force the mistake. That's been the way that they've been getting in behind the fullbacks.
Yeah, it's not been failing, the idea. Oh, hello.
Regan Linney through on goal here, shoots. Great save by Tom Stewart with his foot. The bounce just deceived a Radcliffe defender there, but a great commanding save there by Tom Stewart just to get his foot on the end of that, and the result isn't fired into an FC United player, and 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗲 eventually picks up the ball. Now Curtis Jones looking to come forward once again, and he sprays it out to this right hand side for Callum Gribbin, looking to drive in field now, and he does. He's got past 𝗲𝗏𝗀𝗧. He's shot, and it's a high one, and it's a wide one, and it's behind, I think it's actually gone behind the ground, that one. It's again well intercepted, the through ball there by Radcliffe, but it's a throw in. Rodwell Grant out to Regan Linney, who's looking to drive in towards the area, shoots, and it's a good save with his foot once again there by Tom Stewart to divert that one behind for another corner kick. And Regan Linney, well, we know it doesn't take him all too many chances to take advantage,
but just a little sign maybe of frustration for FC United Manchester. We've seen it already with Jake Thompson coming down the right hand side with his quick feet, just as a free kick comes in here. I'll continue in a moment. Headed on by, it's up in the air for 𝗲𝗏𝗀, it must be, and it's just about saved. Closed down brilliantly there to narrow the gap by Dan 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 in the FC United of Manchester goal. Luke 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗀 given far too much room in the area there, as the ball dropped out of the sky for him.
And FC United pick up the seconds through Donahue. Donahue he's got Armstrong coming forward now. Callum Gribbin to Potts, sends the ball forward to Ennis, and it's a great save once again by Tom Stewart, and he holds on to the ball as well, which was probably the more impressive thing out of the two. It has to be said, it's very impressive how he's made himself big there and just held on to the ball, especially.
The hands in the air from Nicky Adams as the ball comes over the top, and it's just about palmed away by the goalkeeper for FC United of Manchester, 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗏, and it's come off a blue shirt.
And he's led by example, and can he lead by example once again? A great delivery once again, just somehow headed away by FC United, and Harry Vaughan picks it up just outside the penalty area. He's driving forward once again, trying to skip past numerous players, sprays it back out to Nicky Adams, who delivered the ball in at the first time, delivers the ball in once again, and it's headed home. Well, the offside flag's up and it won't count, and I think it was Rick Smith once again to grab it, but the offside flag is up to
what's the fan attendance as FC United Manchester want to come forward. Picked up on the left hand side, and the attempted ball through is brilliantly found. Rodwell Grant, and it's squared, and it was inches from the top goal scorer Regan Linney, poking home from so close there. Over to the right hand side, and it's eventually passed back by Nicky Adams to his own goalkeeper, who hooks it forward. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 tries to bring it down, and it is recovered here. Vaughan goes down in a heap, and the referee's awarded a free kick from the edge of the area here. This is a brilliant position for a free kick.
arguably actually looks probably the more interested, or it looks like it's going to be a training ground routine between the three of them. We're yet to see which one it is, but it's Luke Navarro who steps over it. It's a great save by 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀. Parries it to Jake Thompson. It's just fired wide, and it's a great chance there for Radcliffe, but a fantastic initial save by 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀, and then Jake Thompson can only lash it wide in the end. I think he's just asking whether there was a touch on the way through. He felt that there was, but neither that. You can see that almost looks like FC United were trying to keep it in the corner there for a minute as they made their way over to the corner. And 𝗦𝗀𝘀𝗀 now will have the duties and the responsibilities of delivering this one. Brad Potts, to Gribbin again. He's got a bit of space to run into. Sets it to Regan Linty once again, and he's wasted a glorious chance. It was difficult to see if he's gone for a cross or a shot there because of the way he's looped his foot around it. It almost looks like he's tried to bend it into the far corner, hasn't he? But you wouldn't have been surprised if he was going for a cross, but he's completely miscued it.
Yeah, it's a really, really bad